Hello my fellow gamers, this is Shadow from Shadow Online Gaming, bringing you part 3 of my best out of 3 against the fellow YouTuber Dr. Shil. If you haven't checked out his channel yet, what's going on? This is part 3, guys. You should have, if you've come from him, you should have seen my channel by now, which I really appreciate you guys coming along. If you're coming from my channel and you haven't checked out his, why not? You get to see what he thinks of the battle and how things went on his side. So anyway, yes, this is round 3. Spoiler alert, he won the first 2. So I am now fighting for glory, thus this themed army. So the quick sum up, I will be using Dwarfs and Shil will be using a Beastmen army. I have got a full infantry army of 812 men. There's no artillery, I mean they don't have any cavalry, there's no other, it is just infantry. The Beastmen have a really nice mix. First of all, 841 infantry, so he outnumbers me on infantry alone. He's then got 331 cavalry on top of that. This does include the wolves, by the way. I probably should have clarified that in the last game. I'm counting the wolves as cavalry. He's got no artillery, but he's got 135 other. Now this is 135 harpies. So he decided, because I was going with fun themed silly armies, he decided to go off the wall and just go with a crazy Beastman army. So that is what you're going to witness here today, folks. So, to regain my glory, everyone's kind of doing their funny animation. Let's just get rid of that. Thank you. Right, so now we can actually see the units. This is my Slayer army. So it starts with a massive load of 4 Slayers, which include the Dragonback Slayers. Behind that, you've got 4 units of Dwarf Warriors and 2 units of Longbeards. And behind that, you've got 2 units of Thunderers and a Runesmith to buff them up. My plan. You've now seen the extent of my plan. Now, let's look at Shil's army, which is absolutely huge. I mean, okay, I have 812 men. In total, he's got 1,307. That's mad. So, what have you got? Well, on each flank, he has 2 units of Ungor herds, 2 Ungor herds here. In the center, he's got 4 Gore herds, and this has been led by Kazakh, the Wamai. I always want to say Old Wamai, but that's because I play Tyranids, and they have a Carnifex that is known as Old Wamai. So every time I see the Wamai, I want to say the old. I guess he is a bit old, so we can go with that. You've got 3 units of Harpies, which is going to be a real mess for me. You've got a Bray Shaman of the Wild on a Chariot at the back here. And on each flank, so he's got the same on both, is 2 units of Wolves and 1 unit of Sentinels. Of course, need to kill Warhounds with poison. And his is a really nice diverse plan, because obviously these guys will hit the flank, these will hit the sides here, the Harpies will hit from above, and then these guys are going to hit from behind. So as you can see, it is a full encirclement this guy's doing, and it is great. And of course, as a Dwarf Slayer army, we don't care. So let's get straight into the battle. When I saw his army, I did panic for a moment, then thought, doesn't matter. For glory, for honor. The handgunners start giving support, and the Dwarf Slayers are just charging in there. I wanted to see where his other units were before I committed the other force. In they go. Look at that. Oh, what a mess. The Harpies are coming over. The other Dwarf Warriors are trying to... Look, there we go. And I'm shooting. Look at them dropping out of the sky. This was an epic third game. I've got to admit, I absolutely loved it. So now these guys are charging into the flank units, where the Harpies are taking on the Runesmith and the handgunners. He's doing spells over there. And these guys are now trying to hold this flank force against the... Help about those out, wouldn't it? The Ungors, that's it. But here comes the Warhounds, and we all know how good they are, but these are Dwarf Warriors. These aren't just puny Empire artillery. So they can hold their ground quite well. The Sentinels, do they have great weapons, the Sentinels? They do not. But you can see, they quickly ran manic, but the Dwarf Slayers are breaking the forces and are charging in, but they are taking so many losses because they have no armor. The Harpies are now charging in, the Sentinels are all charging in. Oh, what manic. But we are winning in this skirmish here. The Thunderers, they're broken, but these guys are leading support, and these Warriors, sorry, Longbeards and the Runesmith are holding the flank. We are trying to hold... As you see, in this game, it's absolutely everywhere. It was brilliant. Such madness. These Slayers are butchering these guys. Like I said, though, when they get hit, they go down. It is not good. The Harpies are trying to take them out. got to keep this up just to see where everyone is. The Centicles and the Wolf are charging in to try and finish these guys off. A unit has been wiped out, and those are about to fall as well. I needed to try and slay this guy. My guy has taken a lot of damage. I mean, he's taken on the Chariot, the Brave Shaman at the moment. But I'm trying to take out his One-Eye, and the One-Eye is running away. Because he knew if they lost, he would use everything. Now, this flank was very even at the moment. This flank isn't going too great. Those warriors have finally decided to start breaking, but look what they're taking on. No wonder why. But most of them fight to the end, as honour dictates. This guy is just trying to take out as many beastmen as he can. I mean, we knew that Shil had won the best out of 3. That they're trying to take on the handgunners. I'm trying to get these guys to break, but I believe my guys break before his. And that's probably because of all these Devolve, that's it, upgraded as well, so you can see they're doing some serious damage. And these guys are just, they've left the Longbeards, they're charging through this unit of broken dwarf lords, they've now made them break. These guys are trying, the runesmith's trying to keep the lord alive, or he hacks them all down. We have killed so many people. He's lost well over 500 men. They've now broken to the leaders. I've won that. These guys are starting to break, but I believe that these guys are just had it. And the Ongors start making them break, which was kind of embarrassing. The most cheapest Beastman unit. I don't even want to know what's going on over there. Probably bad things. The Wolves are charging into this group. That group broken, so they're trying to finish these Longbeards off, which will happen. These guys have started to break. These guys are trying to support them and kill what's left of these Ungles, because they are shaken. And they're already wavering. The Lord is trying to take that out. Where's the Runesmith? Yep, so they've beat off the Finn. But look, just another huge wave of infantry coming in. Just wave after wave of Beastmen. But these poor dwarves, 2 last dwarfs standing. Can you see this whole flank's gone? It's just gone. Where's the stat? There they go. There's nothing left. He's focused everything on there. He's got these guys coming in. It's pretty much just down to these 2 now. I believe the Runesmith has left at this point. He's actually dishonoured everyone and has shattered. And it is all down to this lord now. On a pile of corpses he stands. And Shil sends in everything to try and finish him. But this is the last man standing. And he will... Oh, flip it there. Where is he? Where... And this is not helpful. How far did he get flung? I actually don't know where he is anymore. Move to attack! Apparently all you can see is his Mohican above. There he is, covered in blood. He's fighting to the last. And he finally gets slain. So all 3 games are to Dr. Shil. This doesn't surprise me. He does tournaments, for crying out loud. I do fun-themed armies. But, oh, did we make it cost them. Over half their units destroyed. And honour sated, I assume. I don't know. 71 kills for Ungrim Iron Fist. And you've got the Runesmith there of 27. The Slayers, 81, 61, 64, and 56. They slaughtered the guys. But they, in turn, got slaughtered because of no armour, which is the problem. The 2 Thunderers done okay, but the Harpies were all over them all the way through the game. The Dwarf Warriors, 50 kills, 67, 55. Oh, sorry, that's the Longbeards. 95 and 73, and the Longbeards got 55 and 22. So they did really well. Each unit killed a load. Now, the One-Eye, the One-Eye didn't slay anyone. He's badly hurt. He didn't kill anyone. The Brave Shaman killed 104. Must have been those powerful spells. The Ungors did really good. 35, 22, 30, 21. Then you got the Gore Herds, 37, 27, 22, 54. The Centicles were amazing at 16, 69. Continuously, as you saw, back and forth, charge, charge, charge. Well, the Dwarfs couldn't move. He was getting their charge bonus constantly. The Wolves didn't do too great. 5, 30, 38, and 12. Again, they are Dwarfs. They're armoured Dwarfs, so... To kill 30 and 38 is quite good. And the Harpies, they were a nuisance. 33, 29, 61. They were brilliant for destroying what was left of the forces. So there you go. Dr. Shil is the winner of this best of 3. Shadow against the YouTubers. So that's, I believe, 1 win to me against YouTubers and 3 losses yes, genuine occasion, Pharaoh War and Dr. Shell have beaten me, and I managed to beat Celtic Warband. I really need to get more into this game. I think it doesn't help that I picked funny themed armies instead of all power plays. Where's the fun in that? So there we go. I hope you guys have enjoyed this series. If you've come from Dr. Shell's channel, I hope you've enjoyed how I do my videos and the editing, the music, and all the excitement and shenanigans that happen on this side. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that like and subscribe button. Comment below. Say that Dr. Shell sent you. That'd be good. And obviously, my guys, if you've not been to his channel yet, go check it out. Absolutely brilliant guy. Really good stuff he's got going. A really fast growing channel as well. As I said, compared to my other YouTubers, he is, based on number of subscribers, much bigger than the other people I've taken on. Absolutely brilliant guy, and it's growing fast. So yeah, jump on that, see what you think. Dr. Shell, I'd like to thank you for these games, and thank you for getting back to me and answering the call to war. It has been absolutely great. You will be involved in more silly shenanigans that I will be getting up to, like the Chaos Tournament. Unfortunately, that's been filled up, but I've got other plans coming up. It's going to be great. So anyway, thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this series, and I see you next time. Till then, take care.